This information is very difficult, and this is not against anybody, and I need this to be made clear. When it comes to any and all of us, women, men, regardless of your color, all of us are spiritual entities, period. The universe doesn't care about your color, how much money you make, where you come from, your background, none of that. All right? So as spiritual entities, as I said, we don't die. Like one of the guys said, spirit is androgynous. Yes, I agree. So when it comes to the women, if you're trying to tap into that, what I call gift, if you're trying to tap into that, then you truly have to be serious about your spiritual side. And if you down here in the lower chakra and you just stay down in the lower chakra, you not tapping in the spirit. And if anybody who's telling you, oh, well, sex is the most powerful, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. I said it. So if you want to tap in, you cannot be leaning on crutches. What is a crutch, Diva? So when you look at the Y chromosome and what it is, all right, this is a chromosome that has a whole bunch of genes removed from it. All right, so he's got his Y chromosome, you got your X is dormant, and you're constantly leaning on him to help you to prop yourself up. That's the crutch. You got to be willing to tap in. I told you, see, when she taps into that other X, this that woman that he's like, oh, she too much man for him. Or women will say that she's too much man for him. She's tapped in. She's got more genes in her X chromosome when she taps into it than he's got. When she gets tapped in, she doesn't need to lean. And then for my brothers, because I know the questions come, well, what we for? What we supposed to do? Listen, get closer to your spirit. I can't even talk to brothers about what you need to do, because I get it. You in a vessel, you put here to do a job, and your job is to spread seed. Also, I recognize that for a male, you need a woman. I'm not saying you can't be without one, but even look at the statistics. See, first of all, you got this chromosome where you don't have all of that, the DNA that a woman has. You're gonna be better off paired up. I'm just being honest. So I can't tell you what to do. You got to learn how to tap into spirit. But for a woman, if you're really trying to tap into that other X chromosome, you got to get serious about tapping into spirit. And that means there's certain things you need to cut out. There's certain things you need to, what you're eating. You need to become disciplined about your vessel. Again, see, women, you can't tap in because, again, you're not in your right mind. Your vessel is jacked up spiritually. You're not even trying to figure out who you are. You got to stop leaning on crutches. I know this is hard for some people to hear. Astro Goddess, please don't come in here with that white, black, we not the same. Those your children, Goddess. You created them. Let me go back, because Astro Goddess is ready to put herself back in this place again. You're going to put yourself back in this place again, Astro Goddess. Let me go back to the Anunnaki. Please listen up, melanated folks who keep trying to hate on these Albions. Pay attention. I just told you, it was the Anunnaki who created, supposedly, some human vessels. And they purposely made it where those human vessels were supposed to be beneath them and never have intelligence, and they're not supposed to have the same amenities that we have. They are second class. And then what happened to the Albion? The Albion now is in control, and who's on the bottom? Well, it's changing now, Goddess. You're going to get the chance to be on top as a melanated person and as a woman. Do it again. You're going to be back down here. You think you're just going to live this life and then you die and then none of the crap that you put out has to come back? Do it again, Goddess. Go ahead. Because them Albions, they come from you. Those are your creation. You forgot? I'm trying to help you remember. So as soon as you, like, them crackers ain't like us, you know, they need to leave it. Okay. It's going to come back around, Goddess. Show love. Always. Somebody has us fighting against each other. I need y'all to understand something, because there are beings who are hiding behind the so-called Albions. They're hiding. They might look like them, but they're not them. And as long as they can keep melanated people and Albions fighting, then we're going to do this. And meanwhile, they stand in the background, puppet mastering over this whole thing. Meanwhile, you keep fighting the creation of yours, and it's going to keep taking you over and putting you back in the same place where you came from. Don't do it. I'm telling you all, if y'all with this racist crap, y'all better stop. Because again, spirits do not care. The universe doesn't care about your skin color, the texture of your hair, none of that. Keep doing it. Keep on. Okay? I just told you. I'm going to break this down again. And if you're not paying attention, then good luck. The Anunnaki created the humans. The humans took them over. They still here. They just in another form. Woman created the man. Man took her over. He was a sex slave to her first, and she became his sex slave with that thing y'all call marriage. Marriage was the woman becoming the property of the man. That's why she takes on his last name. But y'all have glamorized this prison called marriage. Y'all glamorized it. All right. Melanated people created the Albion. And then the Albion took the melanated people over. Well, how did that happen? Well, you got melanated people teaching their Albion offspring how to take over law. All right. Then you got the people created government. Now you got government controlling the people. And did the people treat government bad? Yes, they did. Government, especially your federal people, they used to not get paid anything. They were mistreated and abused and all this other stuff. Well, government is now taking over the people. Y'all not getting this? All this is a cycle. If you're going to create something, make sure you show it love, because you got to come back in it.